All right.
I was kind of bored.
You were kind of bored? All right.
I was falling asleep a little bit.
What do you want?
I don't know. I just checking on you to see what you're up to.
You know, I'm trying to move this cart out.
These two look like two unexcited teenagers. Like, look at you. Like you know, hiccup, ooh.
Hiccup.
Ooh.
When Dad asked me a couple hours ago, I was kind of just like, that was the face I gave him, and that's not the face you want to have when you go into a new park.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to our channel, Cool Case Adventures. Your Central Florida family happens to be here at Universal's Epic Universe, and it's our first time in this park, so we're excited to experience everything that people have been sharing. Kyla has not gotten any spoilers, so pretty much this is going to be brand new in her eyes. Khalil, on the other hand, he doesn't care. He has been in TikTok, watched a whole bunch of stuff. Karen has been watching things here and there, and of course I have watched a whole bunch of stuff to prepare for this video. But in this video, guys, we want to show you around Epic Universe, and we're actually going to explain step by step, you know, the different processes that you have to follow when you come over here. Most importantly, do you guys feel like Epic Universe is overhyped at this point?
I don't know, we'll find out.
So that's what we're here for.
Maybe hyped enough.
Yeah, so, or maybe it's not hyped enough. So many people are like putting this like it's gonna be the best one in they say in United States and all that. So I want to find out if they're actually overhyping it, and you know, experience that through ourselves. So that's what we're here for. So anyways, if you enjoy this type of content, Universal Studios, Disney content, we highly suggest that you stick around because we have a bunch to show you. We also suggest that you
Subscribe.
And smash that like button.
if we're sharing any valuable content with you. Family, are we ready?
Yes.
Awesome, because I am. So what are we waiting on?
So let's go.
Wait, Mom, hit the intro.
Mom, hit it.
I could show you how to defeat the now.
Really quick over here from the entrance of Epic. Right now you have the handicap parking. You see the line of people coming that way is because that's most likely prime parking, and back there is the regular parking. If you have ever been in Disney, it's almost like being in Hollywood Studios. Right now is the park entrance. And just want to show you very quick, once you make it over here, especially if you're gonna road drive, those are the gates that you're gonna be waiting in front of for security clearance. And when you look to the right hand side, you're gonna find guest services over there. VIP entrance happens to be here. Then the restrooms happen to be in the left hand side. And look at this piece of art over here, this Corona. Everybody, you know, and not Karen, I'm not talking about you this time though, but yeah, you are a piece of art as well. But the Kronos, this is the monumental and iconic feature here for Epic Universe. One thing we have to say, we came here as paid guests. It cost us $144 plus tax to be here. This is AP previews, also Visa, Universal Visa card holders, military discount, and hotel guests are the only people that could be here. So we're gonna find out sort of the whole process, and they're also telling us that things are in technical rehearsal still. So let's see what rides we can actually do or not do. I think I counted about 13 rides.
Yes.
And let's see, I mean, earlier today I saw that 4 of them were down.
Yeah.
You know, so
We'll see.
we're gonna go in there, take you guys with us to check out everything and show you everything that you need to find out. The hype is real, guys. So one thing to keep in mind is that certain areas will be open at 10 in the morning only for hotel guests. Look at this message. Beyond this gate, find gardens, green, and epic worlds to fill your dreams. So this is the first portal that connects you to basically the multiple universe. Now once you enter early park admission, you could actually show your hotel card. But one thing that you need to know is which side do you want to visit first? Do you want to go to Super Nintendo World, or do you want to go to Isle of Berk? We want to go to the monster area, but we're not.
Merchandise shop.
You want to do merchandise fair, right? But we just gotta be waiting in this area, I guess, until we can go in. Though it is very important for you to know that they have holding areas, but you could actually go inside the store and hang out in there, or you could go to the holding areas. As you can see, this right-hand side hotel guest. This one's gonna be just the holding area until they decide to open it. At 10:45 they did open the holding area, so now we're free to go anywhere we want to. Like I said, we're gonna go to Dark Universe. Here to my left-hand side, Super Nintendo World. About to go through the portal for the first time. It's alive! It's alive! Now, this is pretty awesome though. Look at this. Kyle's over here in shock.
I've never seen anything. I avoid all the spoilers.
Kyla said, I don't want no spoilers. I want to experience it all on my own.
Yeah, I don't like spoilers in anything.
Right over here is where the line stops. They're actually pushed the line over here to the left side, but I just want to point out to you, they do have the test seats here on the left-hand side. Kyla, what's the matter?
So cool.
Now, each of these rooms gets more amazing by the minute. Look at all this. The video doesn't do any justice at all. That's pretty cool. A Victoria in there. Something went on in there, Karen.
Yeah, it did. That was kind of creepy. But that thing is, it holds human organs.
Humans' organs. Wow. Wow. Look at Frankenstein. This is pretty neat. This is insane. I know, right? What's happening in there?
I can feel it in my body.
Wow. This is amazing. FYI, guys, when you come to this ride, you are gonna be utilizing stairs. Make sure you get with a ride attendant so they will help you find the elevators. But in the meantime, oh my God, this is just awesome. Did not want to spoil what they just showed, guys, but just so you guys know, they do have like a mini movie over here from one of the monsters, which is pretty cool. But basically, this is the other room. Look at this. Carla, what's happening here?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it looks pretty awesome. So they're actually getting the energy, I'm assuming from Dracula. This looks amazing, guys. Look at all that, man. This is pretty outstanding.
I sense fear in your hearts. You are right to be afraid. Darkness lies ahead. Now is the time to abandon hope. I am Igor. My job is to get you through this experiment in one piece. But Igor, I hear you say, where's the fun in that? I agree, you did right, full freak. Sadly, this is not that kind of experiment. Look closely. This is a Catacombs navigation unit. All you little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. Use it, Igor steals, nothing goes wrong. Yes? Don't look at that. This is just the emergency meter function. All according to plan. Yes, doctor. The doctor will
grandfather's story. They called Henry a monster. They were afraid of what he'd done. But you will see. There's nothing to fear. Lower the lights. Now, these people are friends. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing. Better than the original. I will control my ultimate challenge. Count Dracula. That wasn't us. These two just don't get along. The Dracula experiment is the last piece of the puzzle.
Alright, so I guess we gotta get a locker. So let's put everything over here away. Alright.
All these articles will be going in the locker.
And I want to say it has like face recognition, so we'll see. Alright guys, so we happen to be at exit of the ride where it's a store. And we'll give you our reviews about the ride in a second, but it's a pretty cool store. I mean, it's a lot to cover. I don't want to kind of bother you. I don't want to bore you with everything, but I just want to give you guys an idea of the things that you can find in this specific store. Pretty cool though. And if you want to cosplay, they have, look, you can become any of them. Talking about cosplay, if you want to be the Wolfman, Blumhouse already killed that movie, might as well look like a lot right now. Low key, I'm actually enjoying this new, I guess, baby monster. Like, you know, this version is pretty cool. Look at this exclusive figurines as well.
The AirPod cases.
Oh, the AirPod cases. Those are
I like
cool.
this one better.
Yeah, definitely these are like really cute though. And we're talking to one of the team members. These are magnetic, by the way. All right, so we're out of Monster Unchained. Let me start with Carla. Carla, what do you think?
That was 10 out of 10. I think that was,
10 out of 10?
yeah, those were the most like lively animatronics I've ever seen in my life.
Up close.
They were really up close, yeah.
All right, Carla, what do you thought about
It was a really cool ride, and the animatronics are the best part.
animatronics? Are the best part. Karen.
Very cool. I really enjoyed it. You do spend a lot of time on your back. So if you don't like that motion of being like going backwards, like like the Haunted Mansion when the goes down, that's kind of the feeling that you get. And sometimes even further out.
And the animatronics was the best. The animatronic was the best part, pretty much.
100%.
All right. So, I mean, this is the only ride that we've done so far. So,
10 out of 10.
so far, guys, is the best ride on the entire park. Hi, Igor. How are you?
It is Igor. not
Igor.
And
Igor.
Not that Igor to be Igor.
I know. I see that.
What do you want?
I don't know. I just check in on you to see what you're up to.
I'm trying to move this cart out. It got stuck. I heard a bit of a.
I heard people screaming, so I thought that you were like working
No,
with
that's
hands.
not Igor. You do hear the screaming though.
I do hear the screaming.
Okay, I thought Igor was experiencing psychosis again.
No.
Okay, good.
So it wasn't you giving a hand or
No,
pulling a leg or something?
No, not right now. No, it's I was trying to move because I heard the abu, the werewolves.
Yes.
So I had to get out of there, but then the cart got stuck. So now I'm back here to try to attempt to move it again.
I got you.
It's,
What do you have in there though?
This
I'm
is just
curious.
Igor's things. It's hobbies. It is custom made, as you can see.
That looks pretty cool.
Yes, it is the Y and the G, the O and the R. Yes.
That's what you say, Igor.
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 Some of the R's are silent.
I
But
know,
it's,
right? Whoa.
It's, no,
Okay.
not too much of a big, eh?
Yeah. Oh well. Enjoy your day then.
Survive yours.
He says survive yours. Well, we just met Igor.
Igor.
So
You got mad when you said Igor.
I guess he doesn't want to be confused like you did earlier.
Yeah,
calling
I'll say Igor.
calling him Igor. But anyway, guys, we're just walking around checking out things. I think Kyle wants to ride this coaster. And that, my friends, that's the Curse of the Werewolf over here. Right now we happen to be standing here at Curse of the Werewolf. Just so you guys know, on the left hand side they do have a test seat, so I stay behind. Unfortunately, I don't get to fit in this ride, nor I'm a roller coaster enthusiast per se, due to my medical condition. So Kyla, Kalo, and Karen are currently doing this ride. But I want to point out that this is the family area or the kids swap areas. If you have little ones, you could actually go ride the ride and then parents can come and swap. How do you guys like it?
That was fun. It was very quick.
Very quick?
Yeah.
So if the line's super long, I wouldn't, I don't think I would wait in line for the amount.
If it's like 20 minutes, then go ahead. But anything above that, I wouldn't wait for it. I agree.
Well,
I thought we were going to do something else, and it was just holding us to get us off.
oh, I see that. So, and then other than that, but I mean, would you recommend that only if it's like 20 minutes or less? Other than that, it was like fun.
It kind of sends you back. Like you go forward, then it sends you back, and then you go, and it kind of spins. Like every now and then, it just spins you. Like so, it's kind of cool, but it's too quick. It's like super quick.
Did any of you got like dizzy or?
No.
You're dizzy. Were you able to see the werewolf?
I did because they shoot you one way, and then so the people in the front see it, and then when they spin you back. It brings you twice through that thing and it spins the cart, so you get to see it. So I'm assuming that's a photo, so it gets one side of the photo, and then when it turns you around, it gets the other side of the other carts. It's just too quick of a ride.
I want to point out to you guys that here in front of the Curse of the Wolf, they also have exclusive merchandise. Khalil, did you actually see that hoodie over there? That is pretty cool though. So again, exclusive merchandise for this ride, and so Kalo just has something that says Curse of the Wolf. So we decided to come over here and meet the Bride of Frankenstein.
Device.
Yes.
What is that?
Just to collect memories. We want to meet you.
Collects memories. It takes my memories.
Not yours, but it makes me always remember you.
Oh, I understand. Yes. Is this a creation of Victoria Frankenstein?
No.
I have seen many of these boxes, but not many of these.
Not many of these, no.
A different scientist, perhaps?
Perhaps, yes.
Perhaps, yes.
Definitely.
And are you all new to Darkmoor?
Yes, we are.
And are you enjoying it? Yes, ma'am. Do you think it is scary? A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit. Yes. The village is quite safe.
It's nice, yeah, until you get into the riding part, because that's when all the monsters are there.
Yes, the manor can be quite dangerous. Did you go there?
I did, and I escaped.
You did. Did you all go to the manor?
Yes, we
And
did.
you all survived?
We survived, yeah.
We're lucky.
You are very lucky. I hear it is quite dangerous in there. Is Dracula in there? That is the rumor.
Yes.
And
You
then
must be quite powerful to survive Dracula.
we ran away.
He's a true monster.
He is.
And yes, and then we actually met Igor outside, so he's collecting
You
body
saw
parts.
Igor.
Yeah, he's collecting body parts, I
Are
guess.
you all right? Did you
I'm
try
okay.
to collect one of your body parts?
He said that he will leave us alone for now.
He can be quite a monster. You should beware of Igor.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you may come closer for a portrait.
Yeah, let's do that. We actually caught it right on time, no lines at all when we went there. So it was like a walk-on, so that's pretty cool.
She's really cool.
Yeah, I like her advice. We just heard it a little bit too late.
To be careful with Igor.
Yeah.
But we escaped
Igor.
Igor. He says some R's are silent, so.
Yes. I guess
She said
so.
we're pretty powerful, so
I like
Escape the
it.
manor.
yeah.
Plus, I think you guys are dressed up for the
Oh, yeah.
occasion, all of you, so. Now we're about to exit the area, but I just want to point out to you towards my left-hand side, you're gonna find that steakhouse, so very popular location as well. And so far, everything's good. I mean, you're enjoying it?
I really like this side of the park, but this is the only side of the park that we've been at, so I can't really say much.
And as you exit Backlash, as you're coming in through the portal on the left-hand side, you're gonna find another store where you're gonna be able to find the same type of merch that we've been able to show you. The only difference is that this is where you're gonna be able to find, when people do the reservation to get their makeup on, and the transformation, this is where it's gonna be. So pretty neat. Kalo, I am really digging this hoodie. Seriously, for $79. It looks pretty cool though. Yeah, you look like a wolf man.
You can come here and you can buy boots.
Yo, wait. You will look interesting with those boots around. Yeah. I might as well buy you those pants too.
I know, right?
I mean, similar to yours right now. We're outside again. So anyway, that's where you could get the Monster makeup experience. We just went through that store. We show you the other side, but that's where when you make reservation, you go to the Monster makeup experience, check in over there, and get your makeup done. I see some people doing it, and people, yeah, pretty much. People look great though. Now, your first impression of Dartmoor so far?
I love it.
Love it.
I love
I
it.
can't wait to see it at night.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be hard to top. I think we started in the best area of the park.
All right.
Which I don't know because I haven't seen any spoilers. So
we're gonna continue to move around. And if you need to know where these freestyle machines are, it's here closer, you know, here in the Celestial Park area, right here by Frosty Moon, and that across from the stage where, I mean, they keep playing like cool music. But they have 3 freestyle machines over here, Frosty Moon, and then you have the Oak and Star Tavern, which is a barbecue place. Look, we decided to get one, that brand new refillable cup, opening on 2025. Why not?
We don't have enough.
Right, but we
But
have
it
to
says grand
have
opening, so-
our first Epic Universe
Hopefully
freestyle. Also here in Celestial Park, you're gonna keep finding all kind of entertainment. Look at her over there. It's pretty dope. She keeps moving around. And if you're like us, that you cannot stay away from Starbucks, they do have it here in Celestial Park. You know, very surprisingly, I thought that they were gonna have it like indoors, but they don't. You know, you come over here and I guess they wanted people like to chill or sit down around while listening to entertainment. Not a bad idea either, but you know, with our elements here, especially throughout the year with the rain and storm like that, I would have thought that we might want to keep people covered better. But and here in Starbucks is the only place you could find this Discovery series for Epic Universe. That's basically the big mug, and they do also have a mini cup over there. And if I'm not mistaken, on the back side they have the monsters. So right here in Celestial Park, they do have some artists over here painting postcards, and once they're done, you could actually take it. This is the one that we got. These are watercolor, they say, kind of, right? That's a beautiful
Watercolor, yeah. And they're there till like 1:45. So I don't know if that's every day, but they're there till 1:45.
Right. Guys, I just want to show you also that there's 2 stores in the main entrance. You have Other Worlds Mercantile, and in this side over here you have what is called the Sensorium Emporium, and down there, the best thing in the world, you got Starbucks.
Second best thing.
Second thing in the world, you have Starbucks down there. We have to go back to the front of the park to do something else, and I was wrong when I made the statement that Starbucks over there in Celestial Park was the only one, and they didn't have no AC or anything, but they do have a Starbucks here towards the right hand side, and you could come out here and chill. What happened is that because we did the line on the other side, because we started with Monster, you know, going to Dartmoor, at that point we didn't get to see Starbucks. Next stop is gonna be Isle of Berk, and according to the portal it says, "We, my friends, have dragons." We're gonna go through their portal over here. Honestly, these portals look cool though. Kyla, talk to me. What's going through your head? Now you and I have watched this movie multiple times.
yes, we have. I don't think I've ever seen a park that looks exactly
Wow.
like the artwork.
Yeah, this feels so different. Like in the last one, I felt like we were just going to a new part of like the park, but this one I feel like we actually like went into a new land, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally. Look at these guys. This is just beautiful. I won't lie to you. pictures, videos don't do any justice. This is awesome. By the way, Universal, you need to create something like this, like a water park or so. This will be awesome. Karen, this is Berk.
I love it.
What are you thinking so
I
far?
love
It's awesome though. So you always were predicting this was going to be one of your favorite lands, yeah?
It's full of color. It's like really pretty. I mean, Mario's like full of color, but this is like full of color. But
Incredible. Look at the dragon houses over there on the top, just like the movie.
Look at the sheep.
Oh, the sheep are down there. Look at that. I just saw it. That's just beautiful. And if you're looking for something specific here from Berk, you will be able to find this shirt. Like, these are water shirts. This is kind of neat though. I like the graphic. I have always loved that hoodie. How to Train Your Dragon. You're gonna find different dragons. Love this animatronic. Also, look at this.
This is amazing. It's huge.
I know, right?
Like the other part of the park was big, but this was huge. Like,
Well, you know what, man? Like they say in the movie, this is Berk. As you're entering the area, if you turn to the right, you're gonna find this restaurant called Spitfire Grill. We're not gonna try anything over here, but just so you guys know, this is where you can find, you know, different type of bowls, like steak bowl, salmon, chicken bowl. So that will give you an idea. And freestyle machine in this area as well. And of course, you get to meet this amazing dragon. It spits ice. It's right over here. As you continue to move on the right hand side, you will be able to meet Toothless and whatever Viking happens to be there at the moment. Look at them. Look at them over there. That's very neat. What are you thinking? What's going through your head?
So cool. Like, I truly believe like this is the park. Like, it's so big.
I guess Kala was trying to make both wings
I think you go the other way.
move, but I heard that it's kind of hard though. It's not as easy as it looks. Kyla's trying to make that dragonfly. Hello, how are you? Good, nice to see you. We're just exploring around.
Exploring around, okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Make suggestions on where to go.
Yeah, please.
Head to the dragon hatchery.
Okay.
Yeah, so we keep all of our baby dragons.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you'll see them hatch, maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
I'll
And
see you around.
I heard that you could also adopt a dragon around
Yes,
here.
of course, and the Toothless Treasures.
Oh yeah? Oh, do you want us to adopt a dragon?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
It's your responsibility at the end of the day.
Wow. That sounds like a lot of responsibility.
It is, yeah. Speaking of which, I'm actually looking for my dragon. Have you seen her?
I have not seen your
We
dragon.
just walked in. We just walked in.
But we haven't seen any dragon even flying around.
Perfect. Well, she's like 9 feet tall in blue, okay? We're in
Okay.
a game of hide and seek.
Okay.
So not hard to miss.
You would think.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
She's good. She's really good at it.
Oh.
Okay, let me know if you see her.
Right, but we did see Toothless bar behind you.
Maybe
Yeah.
he can help you out.
That's what I was asking. I asked Jacob, I said, well, what if we went on a flyby later and we could go see if she's up at Goldie's house? And he said, oh, well, yeah, maybe. I guess we could do that.
That's a great impression.
Thank you so much. He really dislikes it. But I think it's wonderful, so.
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, it was nice to meet you.
Of course, friends. Thanks for stopping by.
Great
Thank
day.
you so
see
much,
you around.
Astrid. Take care. Oh, we were so lucky to meet Astrid. So, of course, since the Astrid recommended it, we had to come and check out this store. But look, if you want to adopt your own dragon, yep, right here.
This is adopting a dragon?
I think so, yeah.
You don't know what's in here?
No, you don't know, but look, if you turn it around, it will tell you who you could actually get. So you could
all 5
you could
dragons.
adopt any of those 5 dragons. That's pretty cool, though.
That's cool.
And Karen, I also heard that when you adopt a dragon, they do a whole ritual or ceremony, something like that.
That's awesome.
So they adopted a dragon. They're about to do a whole ritual. That is cute. And there's two dragons. Alright guys, so they do have the untrainable dragon. I think they do have this in the international park. This is an actual show. People love this show, so let's check it out. Alright guys, the untrainable dragon. Carla, what do you thought?
I thought that was really cute.
Very cute?
It was so cute. Every time I saw a baby dragon, I was like, oh.
Nice. Carla?
It's okay.
Alright.
I was kind of bored.
You were kind of bored?
I
Alright.
don't like shows.
I was falling asleep a little bit.
How about you,
I
Karen?
thought it was cute. I think the music was way louder than the
Performers?
singers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they should have. They need to lower that so you can actually appreciate the song that they're singing.
Right, and the only...
And I feel like we missed Toothless. Like, it's a show about dragons and Toothless not there.
Well, I don't know if it's because they're still on technical rehearsal, but if it's like the international show, Kyla, Toothless actually flies over everybody. Yeah, so I don't know. Hey guys, so they do have a water right here in Isle of Berk, but I was talking to team members and they did say that you actually get soaked. So it's like a competition. It's who can put fire away. So it's one side versus the other, as you can see on that boat over there. So whoever targets or takes out the most fire, I guess that you get water shot back at you. But again, you're gonna get soaked and wet on that one. So it's one of the things that you have to do towards the end, or you have to stay, relatively close so you could actually.
I mean, if you do it during the summer, you're gonna.
And in the summer, you'll be fine. And you get soaked and wet when you have this, machinery over here, to dry you off. And the name of the water ride is Fire Drill. And over here, look, you can meet more Vikings. Who do you have here, Kalo?
Yeah, it's Tough Nut.
Tough Nut and Rough Nut?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Look at them over here. That's pretty cool though. The three of them happen to be over there. Look at him trying to.
So heavy.
Is it heavy?
Help me.
Oh, there you go.
Push him.
Just push him. That's awesome.
We'll get it later. We'll get it later.
Is that normal? Is that normal in him? Like he tries hard and
Failing?
failing?
Yeah, unfortunately it is. Yeah, I'm kind of the winner of the fantasy.
You are the best one.
Right, that's why I just stand back and let that tragedy happen.
So you're the best of the twins, pretty much at this point. Okay.
Is that even that's like a rhetorical?
No,
like
I
a
was.
rhetorical question.
No, I was reassuring it. I was stating it because I always liked you like that. I think you're like the coolest of all.
Well, yeah, because it's a fact.
Yeah.
That's just science. That you
Exactly.
be so cool and all.
Like look at you. Like look at you. Like hiccup who?
Hiccup.
Who?
Ew.
Yeah.
Sounds like a real Viking, like, hey! What? What? Yeah, I was yelling.
Oh, nice.
People yelling here.
We were trying to meet the best of the twins. That was all that we were doing.
Well,
So
now that I've arrived,
you hit her on the
Sometimes you gotta
spot.
just let him have it. When people
Yeah.
have nothing,
yeah,
they're jealous.
Let-
exactly.
Let him believe the hype.
Well, I am the stinkiest Viking here, so.
Yeah.
If you said so, yeah, okay. Hey, where are you guys as dragons though?
Well, Bark and Belch.
Belch
Yeah, where are
They're
they?
doing their own thing.
thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a relationship built on communication and trust.
TNT.
Yeah, no codependency here, man. They're all doing
None.
their own thing. They
Exactly.
go home whenever they want.
Well, I tell you what, guys, I'm loving Berk so far. This is so cool.
Yeah, you are.
So
Yeah, you are.
cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's been
cool.
your favorite so far.
So cool.
And,
I
my
just.
best friend Hiccup, he's got a good ear. This is nice. Good setup
Most of the
for us.
time.
Yeah.
I
Except
think.
for like making us work or whatever.
Yeah, that's
I think I want to spend the most time over here. Can I move? Can we move over here? Is that acceptable?
The housing market is not great.
I would
You
say
know
there's
that.
kind of booked right now.
Sounds
Right,
like
yeah,
our
you have
state,
to build your
Florida,
own
right now.
hut. So if you build your own hut and it doesn't get taken down by dragons,
Gotcha.
Bad omen.
Yeah.
That's what Gobber said.
Right.
There's some real estate.
you like working here?
No, I hate working, period. It's boring.
Right,
I'd rather just be sleeping or stocking the floor
Sleeping or
eating or
pulling
more sleeping or having Loki Day. That's my favorite day.
You know what's funny?
What?
This guy over here was looking forward to meet you, and he hasn't said a word.
I was just
Interesting. Stunned silence at all
Yeah,
this.
wow, that's right.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Rough Nut.
Hello.
Kalel.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, well. It's like when you bite your tongue and you hear it.
Can he take a picture with both of you?
Sure, yeah. Okay,
All right.
Carl.
Well, let's go over there. Well, thank you for your time, guys.
What island are you from? Florida.
Florida, yeah.
Florida.
Hopefully it's
Where the house market is like yours over here.
Alive,
you're gonna read Florida.
Florida.
I never want to go there. I'm allergic to the written word.
That's right. All right, guys. Nice to meet you guys. Bye. And right next to that meet and greet, you could actually find another dragon in here. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Now, one thing that Universal has to fix is this. Look, while I'm talking to Rough Nut and Tough Nut, here's what I'm doing. Trying to get us a freaking virtual line. So I'm almost losing our opportunity like to chill and have fun with the character just to do this stupid thing because Universal wants me to be glued to this thing, which is this stupidest thing. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue to check the line around, right? And right to the meet and greet, there's also another store that you can come here and get more items. Look at that hat.
I like this hat.
Dang, I love it. You know, so Rough Nut, I like how she said your name. How is it?
Kalal.
Kalal.
Like
Yeah.
I'm biting my tongue.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow, pretty cool merch all over. So this line is actually obviously larger than the first one that we visited. Look, they have something over here. What is that? Mid hole. So another quick service restaurant. Basically, that's the kind of items that you're gonna be finding, food items that you will be finding in here. Yeah, literally Viking food. Right on the right hand side, you have Hiccups Wing Gliders, which is currently delayed, which is that's kind of sucks, but it is a family roller coaster. The cool thing is, look at that net. It's literally like a dragon wing. So now they do have another right over here. It's called Dragon Racers Rally. It's currently at 35 minutes. They also have this seating over here. I am loving the chips in here. And basically that's the ride that Kyle and Kalo just did.
Look, it's starting to light up.
Yeah, that's how it is. So talk to us. What does happen in there? What are they
so
doing?
You can move. If you move the left wing down, then you turn left. If you move the right wing down, then you turn right. If you put both down, then you try catching the wind, and you could also put both up to catch the wind. So
I
it's
see.
basically like, obviously you're flying. And you could, if you get enough spin, you could do barrel rolls. See that guy's about to do a barrel roll on the red?
Yeah.
So as you
Watch it, watch
expect,
it. This is nuts.
Oh, he's doing it. Yeah.
so as you expect, Hello tried to barrel roll, and I was like this the whole entire time. I did not flap
I
my
tried
wing.
to barrel roll, but I was catching the wind at the wrong time.
Yeah, look at that guy.
Upside down.
Now, let me ask you guys, how do you like it?
I liked it. It's scary while you're up there, though.
It's scary.
I liked it, though.
I got to see the whole park.
But were you scared? But now, would you ride it again?
Yeah, Kalo would force me. I'd be like, sure.
If Kalo forces it, how about you, Kalo?
I'll ride it. But it only does it around like 4 times. Like it's really
Yeah, it's really fast.
Okay.
So if it's like 15 to 25 minutes, then I would say go do it. If it's anything above, just go to the next ride.
So it's worth doing it then? And you said 15 or below?
Like no, like I would say 25 or below, go do it.
Okay. All right. We've been all day long without eating anything, so we decided to go.
Carlos runs a tight ship here.
Yeah.
He doesn't let us eat.
No eating, no bathroom breaks, nothing. So anyways, we decided to go with the most popular snack that I'm seeing people posting, and basically it's this PB&J. What is it? Mac and cheese, and it has pulled pork,
It's supposed to have bacon, but they
Bacon,
don't.
yeah, as well. But we're gonna give it a try and let you guys know. For this, by the way, this was $15.99. Again, the most popular snack there. I mean, we've seen everybody bragging about. What do you think?
That's good.
Really good?
Yeah.
Does it really taste like PB&J? No?
It's not PB&J. It's just it has a bacon like jelly in
It's
it.
got the jelly. The sauce they use for this is jelly.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a PB&J.
All right, Karen.
It's good. The pork is cold.
Yeah.
Pork is cold, okay.
But it doesn't taste bad.
But it doesn't taste bad.
All right.
It has like 3 pieces of pork.
No, I think there's some in there.
I hope so. If not, it's just like.
Mac and cheese. With jelly. Damn, bro.
I didn't get mine too.
So. Oh, so
There's pulled pork
there's
inside.
little pieces of pork in there.
Yeah.
So Kyle is actually nodding, giving me the thumbs up. So you liking it?
It's good, yeah.
All right. Now I'm gonna try it really quick. Let you guys know. This actually tastes really good. No lie. All right.
The bread is good too.
That's good.
Family approved, huh? Carlo hit it on the nail. Basically, what?
A sandwich. It's a mac and cheese sandwich.
It's a mac and cheese sandwich. I want to show you guys that for the little ones, they do have a playground inside there. That's very cute. I mean, I feel like this is like the perfect land for family. Like, yeah, people will have a blast in here. And even if you're into photographies and videos, this is the, oh jeez, this is it for you. And now at this moment, since that we have left Berk, we decided to come here to Super Nintendo World. Here we go. And now you guys, if you've been following us for a while, you know that we have been in on the one Super Nintendo in Hollywood. This one is slightly different. This is how it looks like. Going through the pipes, going upstairs. Pretty neat. It's basically similar to that one in Hollywood. You are in Peach's Castle, but on a higher level, because you are able to see Yoshi's ride down there. You have the mini games around. Peach's meet and greet will be over there, I'm assuming. So slightly different. But also you have Mario Kart in this side in here on the left hand side. And I believe Yoshi that way. So very important information, guys. Elevator happens to be over here, and we were just asking a team member, how do you get to Yoshi and minecart? So you have to go down the stairs to go to Yoshi, and then the porthole for Donkey Kong will be also downstairs, and that's where we're heading as well. Also forgot to show you the time of recording. Mario and Luigi are doing meets and greet here, but you have to come to the first level. I want to also point out that the one-up factory also happens to be downstairs, so keep that in mind. So now we're going to go through this porthole simply because we want to make it to Donkey Kong. We want to go to minecart. Talking about Donkey Kong Country, one of my childhood's favorite video games. This is how you get there. You go downstairs, you see Yoshi, make a quick ride, and go through that porthole. And that's how you're gonna actually find Donkey Kong Country, which is pretty neat. This is like another type of world on its own. Once you arrive over here, that right hand side, you're gonna have all that merch. I'm loving me some of this merch, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna give you a really quick look. Oh, look at this jacket.
This is so
Oh wow, look at that. Sign me up for that one. But look, definitely you're a fan of the game. This is it, guys. I do like that a lot. Now, Karen, This is the future meet and greet for Donkey Kong. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously we're in technical rehearsal. We're not gonna be able to meet him today, but look at all this. This is pretty good. Now, if you're looking for that dessert, the popular one that comes with a barrel as a souvenir cup, this is where you're gonna be able to find it. So currently, minecart magnets happen to be at capacity, 85 minutes over here. So, of course, this ride is gonna have its own test seat here on the right-hand side. So we are in Donkey Kong.
Attention, we are pleased to announce that it is time to launch.
That is pretty cool. Look at that. Very nice. And before I forget, guys, I want to let you know that this ride does have a single rider line, but they don't have it open all the time. So this side over here is just a regular single line. The right-hand side happens to be the single rider line. Also, while I'm in line, make sure that you pay attention to every detail, because if you have the band, this could be giving you extra coins. And this ride looks pretty fun already. Just so you guys know, I can see why this ride always have a long line, and it's because the loading zone is so freaking slow. It's not even funny. So that's why I think this ride always gonna have a big line. But those mine carts look pretty fun though. I ain't gonna lie. Look at that. But as you can see, look how slow he moves. Now leaving Donkey Kong Minecraft. That was fun. Where's the Kyla?
I really enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
I really enjoyed it, yes.
Kyla, what do you thought?
That was really fun and it was really cute. And I feel like if your kids, like if you have a little one and they like roller coasters, come to this ride.
Definitely a fun ride. I like it. I would love to do it again. Oh, so there you have it, guys. The actual float here from Donkey Kong Country. Karen, she's been after this barrel for the longest time. So she's a happy girl.
I want to be a happy girl.
That looks delicious though. Try it, Karen.
So good, the shades fell off.
Ooh. Karen is loving it.
That's good.
Look at that. That is pretty good. So you get, I guess that's like a souvenir spoon, you can say. Plus the souvenir barrel.
That is good.
Carlos going for it.
Not good. Yo, what's that?
Yeah. Oh, he's about to walk away with it.
That's good.
All right. Kyla's gonna give it a try. Okay. Bob, what do you think?
Refreshing.
Refreshing. Now I gotta try a little bit. Let's see. Oh, this is good.
It's good. Very good.
That's what Kyla said. Very refreshing. You've been loving this. I don't think we said the flavor. What flavor is the ice cream? And when you come over here, pay attention because they do have multiple mini games, including. I don't know if you guys remember this. When they have this in a video game, do you remember what was it? Donkey Konga?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So if we were to have the bands, we would actually be able to play and get a prize, but you have to obviously let the game follow specific rhythm. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. And now that we're just actually exiting the Donkey Kong attraction, just want to point out to you guys that you go actually buy the Mario bands here in this cutaway as well. They got restrooms in here, the One-Up Factory out there. And I think what we're gonna try to do, hopefully we could go and do Yoshi. Here on the first level also they had Toastu Cafe. And I think they have a dessert over there, Karen, that they don't have in Hollywood.
Okay.
Yep, so good to know that for future videos. Once we come back, we will be back in May 22nd. Maybe we could try some of that food. Just like Kyla. That's very cute. Look at all this. Wow. Nintendo is just in another level. The coolest part, to be honest with you, is to be able to share it with a new generation. One thing to keep in mind is there's more stairs in this ride. They do have an elevator once you make it almost to the express line, just so you guys know. And we're going on the red Yoshi. Kyla, tell us about the game, Kyla.
So we're gonna obviously go around, and every time we see a color egg that we see, we press on the button.
Of the color of the egg.
Of the color of the egg.
All right, but this is a very like
Monorail.
yeah, no, like you know what, Kyla? Like, this is like the people mover.
Oh yeah.
In Magic Kingdom, you're just going around, you know, Super Nintendo World. Very cute. So there's that blue egg over there. See? You're gonna press the blue. That's all you gotta do. That's very cute though. So we got Yoshi done. Yoshi! What do you thought about?
I think it was a cute ride, but it's definitely for the little ones. Like, not much going on. You have to look at the colors. So I think it's a cute ride, but I think it's really meant for little ones.
I didn't do it once, just to say that you did it?
Yeah, and that's pretty good.
You agree?
I agree with you guys, yeah. I agree.
Now here in Celestial Park, you're gonna find this dual coaster that is called Stardust. A lot of people compare it with the Velocicoaster. I'm hearing a 50-50 where people say, look, some people say it's better than Velocicoaster, some other people say I don't think so. The kids actually went on their own and they're gonna ride it. So
we noticed that it was 15 minutes, so I sent them over.
Right, so we're gonna actually get their feedback on Stardust Racer. And I know as a fact, I mean, both of them have done Velocicoaster. Khalil is a huge fan of Velocicoaster.
Yeah,
Alrighty guys, so one thing we're gonna ask you for a huge favor. As you guys can relate, coming to theme parks is extremely expensive. So I'm only asking you for one favor. Please go ahead and smash that like button. That's number one. Number two, it will take you just 1 second to hit the subscribe button. And I want to continue to help people, not only in the plus side community, but us as a family, giving you guys our honest feedback and review. It only takes a few seconds of your time. Please do so that way it helps us out. Talk to us. Wow, what do you thought?
I think it's better than Velocicoaster.
Better than Velocicoaster?
Yeah.
Now, even in the theming?
No.
Or the ride itself is better?
The ride itself is better, but like, let's say Velocicoaster was like the same ride as this, and like they kept their queue line and everything, then I would choose Velocicoaster.
Okay.
But this one's like faster, there's more dips, more spins, and longer.
Now, which color do you do, yellow or green?
We did yellow.
Yellow. I heard that I think green is the best one, the best side.
That's the one I went to, but Kyla chose the other one. It was like
of course, but hey, now you have an excuse to come back.
I know, right?
This is actually Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. This is basically where we're gonna check out Paris at this point. And this is where you could also find the Battle of Ministry. Another ride, the ride that currently happens to be at a virtual lane. You gotta do a virtual queue and be able to access it in order to be able to go and ride the ride. So far, we have been completely unsuccessful with that. But we're still gonna show you guys around Ministry of Magic. So welcome to Paris, everybody. They have done a phenomenal job basically showcasing a lot of the details that we can find in the movies. And I have heard before that that restaurant over here is actually delicious. Yes, and they do have a butterbeer pastry there, basically to die for pretty much. But you could also bring your magic wands in here as well and cast some spells. So that's pretty neat as well. Look at all these. This is just gorgeous, guys. And then just like the movie, you have a show. Haven't heard much about this show, but I know that this right now is They said next show is at 5 o'clock. So anyway, then you are able to meet different entertainers. Look at this. And it's not a secret, like I have never hidden this before. I've never been a Harry Potter fan. However, I watched Fantastic Beasts with Kyla, the 3 movies that they have out, and I fell in love with it. So I really enjoy Ministry of Magic, and especially the first Fantastic Beasts movie. So I'm excited to be here. I have always enjoyed Diagon Alley, and I have always enjoyed Hogsmeade, but honestly, it took me a while to understand everything that was going on. But now that I'm here, because I have watched the 3 Fantastic Beasts movie, I feel like, hey, this is very familiar.
I like it. It's really pretty.
And you ended up watching, I think, the first part of the first movie with us, and you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did.
This is beautiful. Well, guys, I just want to point out to you that the Battle of Ministry, once you continue to walk, you make a left turn, and you're going to be able to find the ride. But well, like I said, you have to have access through the virtual line. But the test seating happens to be here on the right hand side, so very cool to see. That is so cool. This little fella helped a lot during that movie, huh?
Yes. I'm like geeking out at this.
I was just gonna ask you, tell me, I mean, I walked in here without you, so I was recording another video.
We walked in.
And how do you feel?
We walked in and I was like, oh my god, it looks exactly like the movie.
Like the movie, right?
Yeah, and I saw the Niffler, so I took a picture of the Niffler.
And keep loving the fact that here in Ministry of Magic, you're able to find so many entertainers. Hey Kyla, if I'm not mistaken, that's the statue that they used to transfer, right? Look at her right back there. Pretty cool though. Awesome. Look at this guy over here. And over here you're gonna be able to find these Nifflers. This is pretty cool though. You're actually finding some of them around. I think we saw 2 more towards the back. It's pretty cool though. I know, check out all these details as you're on the other side of the columns, you know, as you're walking out. So here in Celestial Park, you actually have Constellation Carousel, and this one,
He's excited.
not excited at all.
He's excited.
It spins.
Dude, but
That's pretty high for a car.
look, this is one of the rides. It's listed as one attraction.
I like it.
One of the 11 attractions. So
I like the fact that you know how carousels usually have the top and you're kind of like boxed in. This one doesn't, so I like it.
look,
And it's on the bottom.
it looks cute though. Now I'll be honest with you, a lot of people that have ridden this and have shown it in pictures and video, they say it's a lot better at nighttime, and you can see why, because you have lights actually from the floor, and look at over there.
And you have lights on the animals.
Yeah, lights on the animals. One lighter, you guys. These two look like 2 unexcited teenagers.
Yeah, no, right.
One of them on his cell phone while riding, and the other one like in La La Land. Okay. Karen was not joking. Look at that. Oh damn. All right. Look. It does go pretty high. I think this is the video that we had to post on social media so that way all your friends get to see what you guys did. How do you feel? Okay, how do you feel?
I felt sad because we chose the ones on the outside, not the inside, so we didn't spin around. That's why I had a bum face.
But it goes pretty high though.
And it spins. So I think it's not the traditional carousel. Like you sit there and just go around and up and down. It like goes up and then it spins. It was cool.
Correct. And he's still unimpressed. He's acting like he's been grounded. We decided to grab something to eat. So kids and Karen wanted Pizza Moon. Could always play it safe by ordering pizza. So that's basically the different things that they have in here. You could also pause the video and see the choices, but I'm gonna head inside. Wow, this is a very unique restaurant. Very cute though. So now we're gonna find a table and try to order some food. So in order for you to place the order, you have to do it mobile, which is perfectly fine with us. We ended up ordering 2 pizzas. This is the size of the pizza, so we're gonna split it among the 4 of us. So we ordered just a regular pepperoni pizza, and also this is called the Space Cowboy pizza, which is like, what is that, like barbecue chips?
Barbecue chips, barbecue pulled, like it's like pulled chicken.
Yeah, rotisserie chicken. Yeah. And you can see some of the red onion and what is that, olive or? Yeah, it was like green olive. Yeah. So that's basically what it is. And I want to say it was like $18.99. $18.99. Yeah. So when. So we ended up ordering, like I said, this one and a regular pepperoni, and we're gonna just play. Yeah, to be on the safe side. So the whole order after our discount was $33.48, and the pepperoni pizza arrived just minutes after the other one. That's how it looked like. That's a lot of pepperoni though.
That's a little moon pepperonis.
Loving it, no complaint. They were really fast. I think it took them like about 10 minutes or so. So far, we like the service over here. Out of Pizza Moon, how was it?
It was good.
Okay.
I liked it. It was nothing special. It was just pizza.
But I think for a theme park.
For a theme park, pizza is good. the barbecue. The barbecue is like a little.
Oh, she wants to be in the camera. The baby saying hi.
Baby out.
So
the barbecue was a little like overdue-ish, in my opinion. It's a little spicy, so I feel like it was too much.
Like overtakes on the flavor. You're right.
Yeah. And the barbecue, like if you're like one of those people who folds your pizza, like all the barbecue goes into your mouth at once. Like literally.
So would you recommend people to try it at least?
I would recommend people to try it at least one time.
It's good.
Not bad for theme park pizza.
I think for a theme park pizza, it's pretty good.
This is Berk, and we're back at it because finally Hiccup open. So we're gonna try to see if we're able to ride it. Hey, so we were talking to a good friend of ours, and I just commented about the things that continue to go up and down in the park. And she happens to go to the untrainable dragon, and she goes like, Toothless wasn't even working. And I was like, whoa, I thought that he wasn't here at all. And she's like, no. She was like, no, it's that he's not working. So I want to correct myself, because earlier I said, maybe it's only in the international park.
And I said, I'm surprised that he's not even here.
Right.
But he did not fly today.
So again, we just got an incomplete experience. Sure. And basically our friend just said that that's the best part of the whole show. So it's incredible. So a little bit disappointed though. I get that we're not going to get a full experience, but once again, we're paying
full price. So
well, yeah. So I don't know. Quick review about Hiccup wing glider. What do you thought?
I loved it.
You loved it?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a nice ride.
The kids are not here. They went to try to ride another ride, but they said it's one of their top favorites.
Yeah.
That's outstanding. I actually loved it though.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a cool ride.
And I want to give you guys a very quick look of how everything looks at nighttime over here. Look at this. Shout out to Universal. They continue to have characters at this time of the day. The twins are roaming around, playing around.
That's awesome.
Disney needs to learn. I'm sorry. Time for Disney to learn. I hope so. I hope this doesn't become another Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
And here's a look of the night portal on How to Train Your Dragon. Just exiting through here. Look how pretty Stardust looks at night. You know what, Karen? A lot of people were right. It's a different vibe during the nighttime.
Yeah, it's really pretty at night. But then, like, since it's closes at night, it just feels like the night gets here and it's done. You know, like.
Look at that. That is pretty cool. We will have to catch this in another moment. But if you actually make it to the water fountains here, right across, or actually what it will be behind Helios, people chill over here, but what they do is they play music and the fountain actually reacts to the music. So like they play everything, like music from How to Train Your Dragon, Super Nintendo World, and stuff like that. So something to watch out. But fun fact, right in the middle between the carousel and the fountain, you're gonna have this area called Astronomica, and if you guys pay attention, it basically tells you the direction of the actual universe. So in this case, Ministry of Magic is pointing, yeah, the compass is actually pointing that direction. There's the Stardust Racers. This is the one for Isle of Berk. Look, even it tells you where the Chronos is going to be located if you follow it. And if you look right in that direction, look at it. That's pretty dope. So this is the constellation Carousel. Right almost next to it is Super Nintendo World. Here's Dark Universe. And here is Universal Grand Helios. Oh, look at that, guys. From the distance, that's the carousel. And as you're walking by in this area, the lights on the floor. You mean we got lights on the floor that work, not like Epcot? I mean, but not to sound funny, at least the lights are working in here. Yes. The rides may not. Everybody's doing the same things. If you want to find this character, Captain Cacao, you have to come to the front of the park. Those stores, they're the one who has it. Right now, the actual stuffed animal is sold out. They don't know when they're gonna get it, so that's how popular Captain Cacao has become. But they do have the bag though. That bag happens to be $45. Ooh, I love caramel popcorn. Why not? As we're exiting the park, just want to give you a last look of the Chronos during the nighttime, because this is phenomenal. This looks beautiful. And this says, you wonder next which path you chart. The answer lies within your heart.
Hola, we back.
Alrighty, guys, today you have it here from Universal Epic Universe. Overall, guys, what are your thoughts? Is this park truly overhyped?
Yeah.
Okay, talk to us, Kalem.
In my personal opinion, the park itself is not overhyped, and I feel like you should believe the hype. Now, the certain universes that I feel like some of them are overhyped, but not all of them. But the park itself is good.
Like which one?
I don't know, like I really like monsters, but I feel like I was expecting a lot more, especially from that wolf ride.
Okay.
I was expecting a lot more. And I was also expecting a lot more characters to be out.
Okay.
But we went through the day, we didn't even see it through nighttime. So that's also one.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be a pretty one at night.
Yeah, I think that's about it though.
Alright, Tyler?
I think I agree with him. I mean, when Dad asked me a couple hours ago, I was kind of just like, that was the face I gave him, and that's not the face you want to have when you go into a new park. I do think when it opens up, people are gonna love the park. I just feel like I agree with Khalil. There's some parts that are just overhyped.
All right, Karen.
I think it's really pretty. It's a really pretty park. I think that the lands are really pretty. I think they're gonna be prettier at night. Unfortunately, it was like we were here all day, and then we were waiting for the night so we can go see them all at night, and then the night ended. Yeah. So it was kind of like, where'd the time go? So I don't think we were able to appreciate the park at night as much as I wanted to. But overall, I think it's a really pretty cool park. It's not as big, but then everything kind of feels far.
Yeah, I heard, like, when I saw this, I thought it was going to be, like, a huge park. And it's really not, but it, like Dad kept saying, it reminds me of Magic Kingdom, where there's, like, different, like, universes, but you go from one universe, then you go to another, then you come back and go to a different one. Like, they're not far away, but it's a lot of steps.
We spent almost closely 13 hours here, and we still did not ride all the rides. All 11 rides, we did not ride all the rides. And we did not meet most of the characters. We did not eat all the food. So it's like, yes, it's a small park, but we didn't get to do like everything.
So you definitely need at least 2 days. And in regards to the walking, one thing you guys gotta understand is the fact that, all right, so we pay over this is my gripe. We pay over $500 to be here. Universal is telling you this is still kind of like testing and, you know, test rehearsal and all that garbage. But the fact of the matter is when you came in and there's 4 rides automatically, they're closed or delayed, and then they reopen and then you go in, not everything is working. So then one of the rides reopens, so you find yourself walking back to the other universe. Then another universe. In my opinion, feels like completely disorganized. I hope I'm making sense. So like when you go to Universal Studios or Island of Adventure, we're able to tell you, okay, start on this island. Make sure you do this, and that first, and then transition to the next island. You're over here, but then something else open. You gotta move over there, then over there, then over there, and you find so like.
I think because since there is technical rehearsal and everything's going down, I think it just makes it harder and it makes you walk more than you really need.
So right now we got over 17,000 steps.
Yeah, because you're running to the other part of the, like if you're in one part, you got to run to another one because you don't know if it's going to shut down. Like, rides here are so, like, unpredictable right now that we literally, like, if Monsters open right now, we would have to run there now because we don't know if it's going to break down.
See, but that's my problem right now. You know, Universal wants to say we give you a discounted ticket, but
it's really not that.
It's not discounted. When you actually look it up, it's almost like the 10% that an AP actually will get when they buy a regular ticket. And oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna give you an incomplete experience because we're still in test rehearsal. So you kind of have to risk it for the biscuit. But at the same time, I feel like saying, so should I give you an incomplete payment? I hope I'm making sense. So I don't know. We're going to come back on opening day. And I feel like if they continue to have these kind of issues, it's going to get ugly for them because people are not going to tolerate that. I mean, a lot of, you know, the dragon doesn't work.
The excuse can go far, but it can't go too far.
Monster have been down, I think, since like 2 p.m.
Monster has been down basically the whole day. Like
that whole virtual line thing.
We waited like 2 hours to do it, and then thankfully, because if not, we wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah, like we went in, and not even the first 30 minutes in, the ride was broken down.
Yeah.
Right, that whole virtual line for the Battle of the Ministry, they tell you that it's at 11, but they ended up dropping it at 10:55. Then they did another drop off at 11:02. Then at 3 p.m. it was at 3:01. Then at 6 p.m. it was at 6:02. It's just like all over. So Universal had to get their crap together, quite honestly. That's my only frustration. Other than that, be ready because you're gonna do the walking. This park during the summer is gonna be brutal.
Yeah, this park. Yeah.
So like we're like sunburned.
There's some shade, but there's not like
as much. Yeah.
And then I think we found shade today because it wasn't as busy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's not packed. So if they pack this place even more, you know, if they pack it, then you're probably not gonna find shade.
Be ready for your wallets because you will be spending a lot of money. I mean, why not? I mean, the merchandise, that's one thing I give it to them. Outstanding.
She's not really happy at us right now.
Outstanding merchandise. Anyways, guys, we truly hope we were able to help you, that you enjoy our visit today. We're exhausted. Looking forward to come back in May 22nd, and Karen and I will be back on May 22nd and 24th. to experience more and give you more feedback, maybe try more food and stuff like that. We're gonna redo the ride. So anyways, until then, sadly this adventure has ended. With that said, we have to remind everybody to
subscribe
and smash that like button on above notifications.
Leave me a big and feel free to comment down below as number 2.
smile out, be great,
Be cool.
And stay awesome. See you guys next adventure. Bye guys. Boom.
Boom. Boom.
see ya.
Bye.